Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Moxie Infernape, and this is my Week 7 pre-game press conference versus the Viridian Beedrills, coached by Dench B, my B, that sexy motherfucker. And I am, of course, the coach of the Baltimore Braviaries, of course, as you already know. So, going into this game, I'm 4-2. Dench, the coach of the Viridian Beedrills, as I've already said, is 2-4. That's actually beast. So he's at the top of his division, even though he's 2-4. Because his division isn't exactly the best division. Or he's like tied at the top of his division or something. I don't know. But this is a big matchup. Okay? This is a big game. Because next week against Cypher, that game is just so freaking big. That game is so huge. But this game, I need to win this so that I can be in a good position going into next week. This is also a big game. It is an important one. But I'm playing against Dench, so I will be having some fun. We'll be bringing a couple fun sets, or not like the whole sets are like fun and gimmicky, but I have some fun things I'm doing. So that could hopefully be cool. Hopefully I'll get to use those in the battle. I haven't done the battle yet. I'm recording this on Tuesday. Battle I'm doing it on Wednesday. So yeah, let's go into the questions though. First we have by Jordy, that man, that beast. He said, Blake, how do you feel about your performance this season in contrast to last season? And what do you think your biggest strength and weakness is? So, I feel like I'm doing better this season. I mean, last season, let's point out 6-0. But I feel like I'm playing better now. Like, I wasn't, like, team building well last season, in comparison to this season. So I was, like, doing the same things each week, pretty much. I was bringing standard sets. I wasn't even, like, eating my pokes to do anything. I wasn't speed creeping. I wasn't doing cool things. I wasn't being creative. I was just doing standard things, just doing the average little Bob Joe things. But this season, I'm doing creative things. I feel like I'm a much better team builder, and better at prepping and better at battling. I'm doing better things. Like last season, my biggest win was a 4-0. All my games were really close. I had a lot of 2-0 wins. But this season, with that little surge, I guess I had in weeks 2 through 4, I've been doing better. Now that those weeks, I had 2 4-0s and a 5-0. So I had big wins there against Ips. It was only 1-0. But still, I'm getting bigger wins. I'm playing better. I'm doing better this season, definitely, even though my record isn't as good. I still feel a lot more confident this season than I did last season. And what is my biggest strength? I think my unpredictability. Because I've brought some weird sets. I've brought some weird things, and I will bring some more weird things in the future. So just not really knowing what I'm gonna do and what I'm gonna bring is helpful for me. Well, like, not my opponent's not knowing what I'm gonna bring. That's helpful for me. If I would hopefully know what I'm bringing. Hopefully, I do usually, like 9 times out of 10. But whatever. What is my biggest weakness? I think sometimes I kind of over prep for a Pokemon or a couple Pokemon, and then like my opponent doesn't bring them. Like against Spicer, he didn't bring a Scizor or the Mega Charizard X, which I prepped a lot for, but he didn't bring them, and then that kind of hurt my team because like I had ways dealing with them. Then I couldn't prep so much for his other Pokemon, and then it didn't work out too well. So yeah, thanks for the question, Jordy. Thank you. Next to, I believe, whatever it is, there aren't too many questions this week, so I will show some of my sets that I do have. I don't think I'll go through like every set. I might show every set, but I don't think I'll like talk about every set a whole lot. So from Riz, he said, Dench's Mega Lopunny is a huge threat this week to your team. How do you intend on dealing with it in this coming matchup? So, his Mega Bunny, I think is scary. It is a normal and fighting type. And you might just think, oh, Ghost type walls it, yeah, bring Jellicent. And I am bringing the Jellicent. But it gets scrappy, so it can hit those Ghost types. That's annoying. I do have 2 physically defensive Pokemon. I do have my Clefable. It has not max Phys Def, but it does have almost max and Bold Nature. But it does have enough special attack to be able to 2-hit KO a physically defensive Klefki with a Flamethrower. So that's cool, and then I do have the rest, I have max HP, and then the rest dumps into defense. So that's a good thing, I suppose. Yeah. What else? Yeah, also I do have a physically defensive Sandslash. I do have the Citrus Berry to be able to take a hit. I can like take a hit, maybe get weakened down, and then I can heal up a little bit with Citrus Berry. So that's nice to have. My switching would probably be Sand Bunny. It hits so hard. Alright, sorry for that little cut. I had to cut out there because my computer was being stupid, doing stupid things. So the full Fable set. is Flamethrower, Moonblast, Wish, Protect, with enough special attack investment, as I already said, to 2 KO a physically defensive Klefki. I feel like he'll bring Klefki. I feel like he'll be physically offensive. And with that investment, I can 2 KO it, even if it has the lefties, I can still 2 KO it. So that is cool. Mega Bunny, it's a big threat, but hopefully I can deal with it decently. I do have a Scarf Thunderous to outspeed it. Glade can take a hit, and Oko that. You know what? I have ways of dealing with it. I do have the Protect on my Weavile, actually, to take a Fake Out or a High Jump Kick if I need to. Then our last question is from Riz. Yeah, only 3 questions this week. I couldn't get that many questions. You guys didn't ask a whole lot. Ask some more. You can ask them in the comments on Twitter. Yeah, either one works. Just for week 8, you can ask them. It can be like about the season as a whole, or about the matchup, about any Pokemon on my opponent's team that you think could be a threat, or just is there, or is just cool. It could be referencing last matchup. It can be a lot of things. You can just ask anything you want. Just be like, hey, like Cypher is Landorus T, that's cool. How are you gonna Landorus T? Because that's a verb. How are you gonna deal with it? So that, yeah, I don't know. You can just ask something like that. I don't know. But anyways, the last question is from Riz. What are you planning to do to prevent a 6-0 sweep from the Kingdra? I read that wrong because I can't read. That's okay. So I do have the Clefable and the Jellicent. Those 2 things should be able to deal with anything Kingdra wants to do. If he wants to set up Dragon Dances and just, you know, try to waterfall my team to death, I have Clefable with that Unaware, so waterfall does the same at +6 as it would at +0. So do what you want. I can take your waterfalls all day. And I can hit back with the Moonblast. I doubt that Oko's, no, I don't think it would. Probably 2 KO though. I'm assuming I don't think I've run the damage calc on that, or looked at that, or remember it, but it probably is 2 KO. And then Jellicent, if the Kingdra wants to be special, I can take Dracos all day with that, because that thing is for death. Clefable is also Fairy type, so it can take, you know, any Dragon move, because it's immune to that. Yeah, so Jellicent can take a Draco. It has a Water Absorb, so it is immune to its water attacks. I might carry Curse Body, actually, thinking about it now. I might do that. I don't know, I'll see. But yeah, Jellicent should be able to stop anything Kingdra wants to do, and so should Clefable. I'm not too worried about Kingdra. I don't think he'll bring Kingdra. He might, but I don't think he will too much with me having Clefable and Jellicent. I don't think he will. I mean, maybe he will, but whatever. So that's it for the questions. I do still have some things about my team I want to say. So, did Showdown freeze? What the hell? Alright, so okay, we're good. Well, yeah, you guys can't even see my screen because I'm not recording it. But, I'll just show a screenshot of the set. So, on Weavile, I do want to talk about the set. So, I have Ice Shard to hit, and, like, Thunderous, Golbat, you know, all those things that is weak to Ice. Breloom, because Breloom's going to want to try to Mach Punch me, but I can get off my attack first, Ice Shard, which nearly Oko's, not quite Oko's, but almost does like 80% or so. So if I get it rocks and a little bit of chip damage, I can get it. I can Oko that thing with an Ice Shard. I have the knockoff to hit hard to get rid of a potential Eviolite on Golbat. Of the 6 pokes, I think he'll bring Golbat's not on that list. Let me check, what was that list I had? Oh yeah, his team. I think he'll bring Megalopunny, Talonflame, Klefki, Thundurus, Breloom, and Mew. He might, you know, mix in Gardevoir. I could definitely see that. Maybe Golbat. Definitely, I could see that as well. So, then last move, or, well, no, 2 more. Low Kick and Protect. I do have the Low Kick for Terrakion, mainly. I don't think there's anything else really on his team that Low Kick's good for. Possibly the Bunny. I don't think so. Actually, no. I would wanna weaken that thing down and Ice Shard it. So I do have the Protect to block a potential Fake Out, block a High Jump Kick from the Bunny. I can take that, you know, if he wants a High Jump Kick, bam, okay, I'll protect you. Your half health, or 50% is gone. There you go. So that's cool. And then I can hopefully Ice Shard. I'm not sure how much Ice Shard does. I need to run the damage calc again. I forget. But Ice Shard probably does a good amount to Mega Bunny. Also, now let's speed the EVs here. So we do just have max attack. Originally I was going to have Adamant. I was going to have enough speed to outspeed Terrakion, and I can be Adamant and still outspeed Terrakion. But then I decided, you know what, even though I would like, originally I wanted to outspeed Terrakion, not Thundurus, because I would just want to Ice Shard Thundurus anyway, so that has the priority, so I don't need to outspeed that. But then I thought, Ice Shard doesn't Oko, Knockoff has a chance, Knockoff does a little more than Ice Shard, so I'd like to outspeed that. Also, that thing does get Prankster. It could have Prankster T-Wave. I don't want that thing to paralyze me. So I would like to be able to outspeed that and hit it with Ice Shard first. Now, you might have watched, Dench might have watched some of my Teambuilder videos and know that I like to speed creep. So he might think that I would want to speed creep that Thundurus. Thundurus has base 111 speed, alright? So he might think that I would want to run just enough speed on Weavile to have 112. So he might have enough speed on Talonflame to have 113. Probably confused by what I'm saying. I'm a little confused by what I'm saying as well. But hopefully you're following me, right? So he'll want to have the speed of a 113 user on Talonflame. So he would want to have just enough to speed creep my Weavile that would be speed creeping his Thundurus. But then I have a little more speed than what he would maybe think I would have. So I would have enough to outspeed that Talonflame that would speed creep my Weavile that speed creep his Thundurus. Hopefully understood that. Probably did not. Pretty much, if he wants to get kind of cheeky with his Talonflame and try to outspeed my Weavile, which would outspeed his Thundurus, I have enough speed to outspeed that Talonflame set. Hopefully you understand what I mean. So I can Ice Shard that. That way his Brave Bird won't go first. Flare Blitz does OHKO me, so he might just want to go for that. Brave Bird, though, has like a chance. It does like 87 to 102 or something like that. So it has a chance to OHKO. Not a big chance, but it does do a lot, and I don't want it to take that damage. So I'd like to maybe outspeed it and Ice Shard it, and hopefully get off a lot of damage. So that is the Weavile set. It's the main set I wanted to go over. Thundurus, I don't know if I'll show this set. No, yeah, I will. I have the T-Volt Switch, Psychic, and the Fling. I do have the Choice Scarf. I can outspeed Lopunny. I can outspeed Terrakion. I can outspeed, all that stuff. Talonflame, Brave Bird, it does get the priority with that Brave Bird, but its Flare Blitz won't, and I can outspeed that because I'm Scarfed. So that's cool. I can just T-Bolt that, get off, good damage, boom, you're dead. I do have enough speed to outspeed a Kingdra. If that thing's at +1 or if it's Scarfed, I have enough speed to outspeed that. That's base 85 and base 101, so I have enough speed to outspeed that with that investment. I'm talking way too fast. I don't, whatever, man. Whatever. So, I do Fling, because I don't really need the coverage. The main thing, I need T-Volt, Volt Switch, that's cool. Psychic to hit like Breloom and Lopunny and Terrakion, that cool fighting types. Yeah, he has 3 fighting types, 3 psychic types, and 3 flying types. So this thing does well. I considered getting Sludge Wave in the last slot, maybe Dark Pulse. But I was like, you know what? I don't need that. Sludge Wave doesn't even OHKO Gardevoir. And T-Volt's a 2-hit KO as well. So I'll just go for that. And I do have the Fling in case if I don't need my Choice Scarf anymore. I can just fling it away, and I can switch up moves if I need to. Because last week, I don't know if you guys saw Dench's week 6 match against Mystic, but because his Thundurus was Scarfed, he was locked in Focus Blast, so he had to risk hitting all his Focus Blast, which he did. But he had to risk doing that, and that was a big risk. He would have liked to have T-Volt at the end there. He would have liked to have the option to go for T-Volt and Focus Blast. So, yeah. Sandslash, you got this set here, EQ, Rock Slide, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock. Enough investment to OHKO Talonflame, with, I forget what the Talonflame set was, but I can probably OHKO Talonflame unless we're scoring, max, defense, max HP. I don't think he will, though. I should be able to OHKO that thing. This thing's my main Talonflame check, I guess. Hazard Rocks, I really want those up. If you like Talonflame, Thundurus, also help just get chip damage on his team, Breaker, Breloom, Sash, potentially. I have Rapid Spin in case of his Mew or Clefairy wants to set up hazards. Then EQ just for strong hitting stab to hit the bunny, hit Terrakion. This thing can take on Terrakion 1-on-1, definitely. I don't say it can wall it because Sandslash is not that bulky, but it can take it on 1-on-1. So that's cool. And then I don't want to show you the Jellicent set there because I do have a fun little trick. I can hopefully pull that off in the game. Okay, Christmas, Legal Aid. Oh, by the way, all these Pokemon are nicknamed like Christmas-y themes, nickname things, because this is December now. It was when I uploaded week 6, but I didn't do that in December, so it doesn't matter. But for this week, week 8 and week 9, my Pokemon will be nicknamed Christmas-themed things. So the lead is red, green, and white, so nice Christmas colors there, so it's nicknamed Christmas. We got normally named Bubbles, but if you guys know Michael Bublé, the artist, the singer, song dude, he has a lot of Christmas songs. He don't make songs, but he does his own version, the normal like Jingle Bells and stuff. He does that, and Boot Blade instead of Bubbles, and like it's got the accent on the E, because I'm cool. Then Elf, the Clefable, you got Ham and Cheese, the Weavile, because, I mean, yeah, I have that thing anyways, but like, Ham, you have that on Christmas, I think. Cheese is cool. And the Grinch, because I guess things like evil, because like Devil, Sanic normally. But it's like the Grinch, that's also evil. It's not green, but like it's the Grinch, it's evil, it's cool. It's evil and it's cool. Those two don't go well together. But anyways, I've been talking a lot. Last set though, we got Mid-Glade, Close Combat, Knockoff, Zen Headbutt, and SD, pretty standard set here. I was considering X-Scissor over Knockoff because I wanted that consistent damage for when I would knock him off, or after I would do that, my Knockoffs wouldn't do much. But I figured, you know what, +2, if I get to +2, I can OHKO Uniclus with the Knockoff. I can do more damage with Knockoff. I'll just go for that. Pretty standard set here in terms of the moves I'm carrying. The EVs, I do have enough to 2-KO Klefki with the Close Combat. I was considering carrying Fire Punch, but Close Combat does more. Close Combat's base 120, stab 180. Fire Punch is base 75, super effective 150. So stab Close Combat does more than a super effective Fire Punch. So I'm carrying the CC, and I have enough investment to 2-KO a physically defensive Klefki, even if it has the lefties. I feel like I'll bring Klefki. I feel like it'll be physically defensive, because that thing pretty much walls anything Weavile wants to do. Weavile does a lot to his team. Weavile's so good. It does a lot to anyone's team. It's so good. So, I built my team to try to deal with Klefki, and then Weavile can forget him late game and get some kills. That'd be cool. I do have the SD so I can take on the Uniclus one-on-one. I don't need anything in that last side. I was considering maybe like Poison Jab for Gardevoir, maybe like Sub, maybe Drain Punch. If I don't really need that, yeah, then I just do the rest into HP after I took out that of attack. So I don't really need it in attack. I could use a little bit of bulk. I guess I could use it in attack, but I could take a little bit of bulk. It would be nice to have that to take on the Lopunny a little bit better. Then I do have almost max speed, enough cut speed Tracheon, because that thing's 108, Glade's 110, Mega Glade's 110. So I need pretty much max, just minus a little bit. So yeah, that's a team there. You guys saw my sets, these screenshots of them, so that's cool. So this was a sort of a team builder, sort of a pre-game press conference. This was a long video. Sorry for that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button. And hopefully you're excited for tomorrow's match against Dench. Dench, that sexy motherfucker. He's sexy. He's fucking amazing. He's British. That's fucking awesome. Check his channel out. He's a sexy beast. Check him out down below. Also like, comment, sub to me, sub to him, sub to everyone, sub to the MPL. All awesome people. Everyone's awesome. Alright, thanks. I will see you guys later for the match tomorrow. Hey.